And that's not how our story ends. Because
you want to put me through fucking saving the kid.
I'm going to have a second go.
Saving the kid.
And some other characters, maybe. Stop eating. You're going to suffer through this. Okay? Right. So.
Yeah, just no save. Who cares?
Yeah, don't matter. I doubt I'm going to go back to this. So, we know it's Roosevelt Road. Unless it pulls the carpet at some point. And it's like, if you don't have all of them, then you're knackered. But we're going to speed through a little bit. Until we get to the fork in the timeline.
The fuck timeline? So
We're
going, ramming.
You're going.
Straight
down
it. Off you go.
Yes. And I won't spend 20 minutes holding the phone to my ear waiting for something to happen. I still don't understand that. I legitimately have no idea what that's supposed to do or signify or...
Maybe he was blacked out. And he just hadn't realised it.
He was blacked out while holding the phone.
So is his name really Ethan?
As far as I know.
Is he not the serial killer?
No.
He probably is. Everybody else is a fucking
We've
serial
killed
killer.
one. Shelby's on to about 30 victims now. Spoilers. If you haven't watched any of this. I'm only going to put this up as part whatever.
80.
Whatever comes next.
Yeah, just sup it.
I'm trying.
But the question is why did he shoot himself even though he was going to die anyway?
Yeah. I think maybe this is just not real poison and that was to be revealed, but we didn't get to that point. He died. Oh no, he didn't die. He blacked out and that was it.
No, he'd just sat down on the realisation that his son's dead and he's killed another one. Just sup that bad bitch.
I'm doing it. Don't worry.
Don't look at you like that. Sup that bad bitch. Come on, you pussy. You did it before.
You've done it before, exactly.
Man the fuck up.
It's only a bit of poison. We don't even know if it is.
Oh, it might be Scottish man juice.
Maybe it's rainwater.
Nah, but it'd be Scottish.
I was trying to go slightly tonally higher than you aimed. So you were going straight for the gutter, I noticed.
Yeah. Here we go. Existential crisis again.
That was all the game.
We're like 2 letters. Literally.
It is 2 letters. They're not even helpful ones.
I did what I had to.
I don't understand why the second one would have had like 17 letters in it.
Maybe we missed another one. I don't know.
Right, so we're going to road. I swear to God, if this is wrong now just because we didn't get all the letters, and it's going to change it.
That'll be fucking hilarious.
That's a pissy thing if it's that.
It will be funny.
Well, I'll have another crack at trying to get Madison to do something. I'll stop looking at our windows all the time.
No, just throw yourself out of the first one.
I'm nowhere and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address. Come on, there's gotta be a way to do this.
Time to guess.
But it's technically not a guess, because we know what it was in the last timeline.
I don't have time to check them all.
Be funny if it were different.
See, I feel like it actually might, just because you don't have the thing, so it's...
Do it.
Let's find out.
I may only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done. It's a crapshoot.
Quick, get the phone. Press it to your ear. Listen for the clue. No! It's the origami store!
Jesus. Oh, we have to do this again. Yeah, Scott. Scott. Just drown. Drown faster.
Put your phone on his head.
Yeah, just hold him under.
The water's rising.
You did this bit last time. Get some new material.
The water's rising.
Get new jokes.
Get in the car.
That's an option.
I mean, it looks like...
It's buggered, isn't it?
That must be a different game.
Not necessarily.
Where you buggered a car.
Well, I mean, everyone's a freak in this game, so it's, you know, a fair bet that someone shags the car. It's probably that aggressive detective.
Do you think that's why he is? Because he's always got a sore burnt knob.
Well, we're really going for the high ground this, aren't we? We're 5 minutes in, and you've just alluded to someone burning their knob while shagging the exhaust of the car, and the poison, in fact, being the Origami Killer's man juice. Jesus Christ. I think the thing about this playthrough is it's not me inflicting this game on you, it's you inflicting your jokes on the internet, which is frankly a great
jokes,
crime.
I'm trying to shut out this game. Really. Can't you just slap him? Slap the dad with a brick.
How is that going to help?
It might knock him into his senses.
Yes, that's how drunkenness works. You sober up after one major concussion.
Try hard. Ease his pain. Just push his head under. Push his head under.
Don't forget about this guy.
God, those cold dead eyes and he's still alive at this point.
Come on, push him. Push him off. That's it. Watch him drown. That's what you do to me, wouldn't it? You just leave me there.
But if you
Wander
keep
off.
making jokes like you're doing on this video.
I just got a big plank of wood and smashed the shit out of him.
Yeah, well, we know you're not writing Ed. It's been fairly evident so
Maybe
far.
I'm the Origami Killer. And what's your major malfunction?
I don't think whatever ending you get is going to make sense.
Well,
That's
clearly, we didn't get the bad ending because your man didn't sit outside of his car going, oh no, the wrong place.
Yeah, we'd had that right then, didn't we? Right at the end of...
When he
Yeah,
picked it.
we had it pre-reveal.
But he didn't.
So presumably it is always that one. So I was just unlucky. In fact, no, I wasn't even unlucky because I picked it with some form of attempt at logic. Well, I did because I was using the thing that we had with the pointless Normand Jaden.
Yeah, but maybe Normand Jaden would have revealed more if you hadn't got him squished in that fucking car crusher.
Well, possibly, but I don't know about that because the last playthrough of this that I watched also got Normand killed, so...
Or was that also to do with the fucking shit control system?
Yes, it was. I'm assuming that if you bought this on PC on the Epic Store, it would require a controller. But there wouldn't be a way of getting the motion controls, I assume. So maybe this would be better on PC because it wouldn't require the daft motion controls. Or then again,
It'd have to be ported then, wouldn't it?
well, it is ported, but I'm assuming not a way of doing that because it's not part of that hardware.
But there's no motion control in a mouse.
Well, unless you have to waggle the mouse to do it. Unless I don't know if it's keyboard support or not. I'm sure.
But you can't waggle your keyboard.
No, but you can like left and right the mouse or something, can't you? I don't know.
But you can't up and down it.
I'm sure they found some way to make it as user unfriendly as it is on console. I was quite optimistic when we got this at PS4 because I thought, oh, six axis isn't a thing anymore. You know, we don't have to have the crap thing. It's like,
But no, entirely you do.
yeah, early days at PS3 stuff that I played, they all were trying to get in on the gimmick. It's like PS3's version of the Kinect. It's like in Haze, which I liked that a lot of people didn't. Whenever you got set on fire, and it's a normal first-person shooter like, but when you got set on fire, you had to shake the controller to put yourself out. No other motion controls ever, just that. So you're in the middle of a firefight, it's like, oh, so rubbish. Gimmicks like that, just no. In the bin.
So that's that stupid tablet thing that they had for Xbox.
Oh,
And the eye thing.
That had one game on it.
And the eye.
iToy.
Yeah. Well, it's not like an eye toy, but it was like a little camera. You know, like, which game did I play where I had to glue my face to one at Rainbow Six or something?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Live Vision, or what was it called? Yeah.
That were an absolute ball ache.
See, the thing is that none of these gimmicks ever actually have any games for them, because it's like...
Or work properly.
Yeah, well, that too.
Yeah, because there was an NBA one that did that as well. You could put your face on the NBA player, and it didn't always work. I'm fairly bald, and when on that thing, it looked like someone had drawn a line on my head.
But none of these face import things ever work that well.
But it did, I looked. And the other thing, it says, look at the camera, but you always look like you're not looking at the camera. Wow, she just...
This is horrific. I will not miss the controls of this game one iota.
And yet you decided to play it again.
Yeah, but I want to get I want the full experience.
You got the full experience. Everybody died.
Well, I didn't get the full experience.
Apart from the murderer.
I didn't get the full experience because I probably only played about 45 of the 50 chapters.
Yeah, and what's worse is everybody died who wanted to capture the murderer, and the murderer got away.
I think that is literally the worst possible ending that you could get. Because all of the good guys died, but the murderer lived. I did that entirely by accident. I don't think I could do that again if I tried.
It's just bad.
I was quite impressed that I managed to find the secret layer thing immediately by accident.
The secret layer?
Yeah.
Well, now you find it immediately by immediately.
Immediately by immediately?
Yeah. He pretends to be a cop. Always trust a cop.
Always trust a cop.
I mean, there's pictures all around saying that he's a cop. But
yeah, but I haven't gone to look at it.
They're there.
Yeah, but I haven't gone to look at it. I have to go up to it and press some sort of 4 buttons and hold this and waggle that and throw this and unplug the PS4, and that's just to try and, have a look at something. We can't even cheat this because Max won't want the first options for password either.
Maybe this time it is though.
I bet it won't be.
Sean Mars. The lunatic's been watching. Shit, it needs a password.
No. Purple rain.
It's not them either.
Third time looking.
Got it. Max. The name John gave to his paper dogs when he was a
Why are you
child.
speaking out loud?
What the
Exposition.
You don't give exposition to yourself.
Apparently you
Gotta
do.
be where Sean Mars is.
It's very incriminating folders. Origami, Orchid, Sean Mars, Dead Kids. Text file mark, I am the Origami Killer. Please arrest me.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
No, we still don't.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Get in there.
Oh, we have to go through this rigmarole again.
Yes.
Although, to be fair, it did catch on fire really quickly. I mean, you've only been there for 10 seconds.
Yeah. I wonder if I'll have more time in the room. No, I won't, will I? What am I saying? I won't prat about with windows, so that's not going to help. Yeah, it's still the same level of on fire, somehow. Maybe the carpet's just made of gasoline.
But you didn't burn yourself this time.
No, I was prepared for the quick time event this time.
Where's the door to the exit?
I've got to get into other rooms first, haven't I?
Right, well, let's crack on then. You have to go all the way around.
Yeah. You know I do.
Well, you just have to hurry up and don't trap the big explosive bomb.
Unless that's like shutting off the flow of it. Oh. I hate that the change which one you have to do midway through while you're trying to do your aggressive yoga to get to all buttons you need to.
Aggressive yoga.
Well done. Shit.
That was not opening. The other door then.
Apparently we've committed.
We need committing.
Don't stop!
Seriously? We stuck the knife.
All the controls are the actual worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. I would rather use the controls of Walking Dead Survival Instinct or Fast and Furious, possibly them both combined.
How is it open now?
No, it's a different door. I went for the front door rather than the kitchen door because I thought that might be a better idea. Well, what? Hide in the fridge? Do we Indiana Jones this?
Yeah, fuck it. Hide in the fridge.
You know we'll have to play this again if it doesn't work, don't you?
No, we're not. Just hide in the fridge, knock everything out. Fuck it.
There's shelves in it! Are we actually doing this?
Yeah, we're doing it. That's what we're doing. Do 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 do.
Where's Shia LaBeouf?
Do. Although you're now locked in. Do do do.
I swear to God, if this was the intended solution. There's no way. Oh my God!
Right, it's still on fire. How the fuck did she get out?
You know when you think something just can't get stupider, and then it just takes actual stupid, and it just right into the brainstem.
It says to call Jaden.
Yeah, well, she don't know he's dead. She's also never met him. Whatever. It's fine. I swear to God, this game is
Arse.
Sometimes, like, I feel maybe we're being too harsh.
No.
And then she hides in the fridge and survives an explosion. So no, I think we're on the right side of history here. We'd have missed that if we didn't play this again. God, can you imagine a world where that happened?
Yes.
Is that what you call the best timeline?
Yeah.
Cold as ice.
Cold as ice.
Willing to sit through another 20 minutes of this for some reason.
And
Clever dad.
Clever dad. No, he's not.
No, he's not. There we go. We've broken new ground.
I'd piss myself if kid were already dead.
No, because we're playing as him now. Apparently.
No. Playing his dad.
Yeah, but he wasn't the one. I'll try that again. He wasn't the one on the loading screen. I'm sorry, I'm losing brain function from sitting through this.
Push this way.
Yeah, he's back.
You know, it's right at the end.
That's reincorporation. He's not being very quick about it.
Sean! Sean! Can you hear me? Daddy's here. I'm gonna get you out of there.
No, you're not.
I bet you.
It's got a massive lock on you, cock end.
I bet you Shelby will magically be here in a few seconds as well. Right, what's my
Big rebar.
Yep.
But you have to fall on the floor first.
Yep. Well, it's raining, isn't it?
Come on, leave her that bad bitch. And you be pussy. No, kid's dead. Kid's finally succumbed to hypothermia after 8.5 hours.
8 days, more like.
As opposed to the 6 fucking minutes it would normally take.
It's been literal days.
Oh, now you're going to push him under. It's too late.
My God, Sean, answer me. Don't have me sense.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Breathe.
Vinnie Jones told me that's how you're supposed to do it.
But what he'd be just breathing all that poison into him?
Oh, yeah. Or is that just...
Don't leave me.
And now his eyes will magically awake? No? That's not going to bring him round. So the kid died anyway. Is that what you're saying?
I mean...
The kid died anyway. You thought you'd saved him. Fuck off. Just fuck right off.
Sorry, bro, your fetish for dead kids will have to wait.
He tried twice to revive him and then just thought, no, he's dead.
Delayed effect.
And then suddenly delayed effect. No.
It turns out the poison that's in Ethan's system also cures drowning.
Sean, listen.
It was like 10 seconds until impending
Sean, you
death.
are the best thing that ever happened to me. Don't worry about the other kid I had. He wasn't the best thing.
Yeah, but he was dumb.
I love you more than
He
anything.
was-
takes after his fucking dad, doesn't he?
Fair point.
I'm not dead.
We might not be instantly on an hour, mate.
An hour ago,
Is he going to be that specific?
and I'm not dead.
See, it wasn't poison after all.
What?
I told you it was just some man fat.
Well, I was speculating they weren't really poison because he seems to be alive later to do origami and then shoot himself.
Ethan!
What are you doing here?
What are you looking what are you...
For a story?
I know who the killer is, Ethan. I can prove your innocence.
Apart from the murder you got.
Oh dear. Apart from the bloke here.
Quick time city, here we come.
You're the father that I have been looking for all these years. The man capable of giving his own life to save his son.
You got what you wanted. I finished your trials. Now let us go.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Your lady friend knows my little secret.
Motherfucker, so does he!
I don't intend to end my days.
Yeah.
I'm going to have
So what was the point of this?
There was no point.
What did this
to the
achieve
young-
for you?
There's no point.
you and
That's it, just earned his respect.
Cheers, Scott. I'm really happy about that.
Oh, he got shot anyway.
Oh. Oh my god. They're always the
Once again in the
testicles.
giblets. Why don't you just grab the gun, you daft?
You're climbing up a ladder in the view of a man with a gun.
Oh, let's face it, quick scoped about 15 blokes earlier.
Took out 20 people. With one magazine somehow. What?
He used the special power jump leap.
There's a lot of special powers going on here.
Oh,
he's
alright,
not
he
accurate
misses
now.
everything now.
Oh, you can survive this jump, can you, Madison?
No, apparently not. Can I just mention this game's shit?
I don't know if we can mention that enough, to be fair.
Why ain't he broken his leg?
And now he's a terrible shot again.
I know. He's gone from being Mr. Pro League COD player 1966. But no. No, he ain't. Oh, why didn't you pick up the thing?
I didn't know that was an option. Oh, now you're out of ammo as well. It's all very convenient.
You could have picked up the great big spike and just stabbed him right in his head. The great big spike on the floor, you know, not an option now.
Well, I mean, like, how... You don't get much time to think about this. I'm panicking trying to get the bloody quick time events right, honestly. So I don't want to do this again.
I'm not being funny, even if I had just sort of like hurt my leg, I would be climbing up that bitch like someone possessed.
Yeah.
Especially if this is 30 to 45 year old, clearly not fucking over 50. White man chasing me.
Right.
Who's killed all the kiddies.
Kick his hands quickly. No.
Run away.
Well, while he's defend. No. Why?
Yeah, that glass is gonna stop him.
Why would that be up there?
Because that's where rebar is. Jesus Christ.
Even when I win, I can't win. Why are we doing like a movie climax now?
It's gone all John Wick again.
So you managed to climb up that ladder as well, while with a bullet hole in you. Go on, another one.
Shoot him in head.
Shoot
Two in the chest, one in the head.
Keep shooting him. I'll keep pressing R1.
Well, he might be alright now.
Oh, he's going to die by drowning. How poetic. David Cage,
well,
thank
if
you.
there was water underneath, why didn't she just jump in and have done?
She's got brittle bones. Can you tell how she died from that?
I mean, he got shot in the gut, so...
She survived an explosion via a fridge! We can't gloss over that. He'll have healed by now anyway.
Which one? Normand Jade?
No, because I assume we're going to get that cutscene again. 4 days. 4 days he survived in there. Is he going to be forgiven for the murder? Or are we just going to not mention that?
No. So, they're praising him because the police couldn't do their job.
An official apology.
For being shit.
The gas explosion killed at least 34 people, but a woman in a fridge in the room that it happened in survived.
No, 46 miners have remained trapped.
That was not what it said. These are separate headlines after the full stop, because now it's talking about a Mexican hurricane. Full stop indicates new story, so it was that explosion that killed 34 people. Do you believe this game is not that stupid, honestly? What's the bet that he'll shacked up with Madison now?
No, do you know what's going to be funny? They're going to take him now, and they're going to go to a mall, get him a balloon.
Daddy, I want a red balloon from this clown.
And it's all going to start again.
And that's how my story starts again.
Please tell me his finger's grown back.
It doesn't matter where we live.
How come he's with... What about your mother that you were living with most of the time?
I will never let anyone...
Have we got full custody now because we're a hero that murdered someone?
You know, like glue.
Can I choose what my room is?
Sure thing, champ.
I mean, kid's going to be horribly traumatized for God knows how long.
Mm.
Alright, then I think we can stay here.
mean, how the fuck can you afford it? You clearly ain't got a job, goddammit.
That architect money lasts a long time.
Our next guest is rumored to be about to receive a Pulitzer Prize for her remarkable series of investigative articles about the Origami Killer case. Showing incredible courage, her daring intervention led
Hang on a minute, don't you look like that fucking knobhead doctor?
Yes.
And saved the life of a little boy. This evening, I welcome a woman who might well be the true definition of a heroine for the ages, Madison Page. Good evening. Thank you for agreeing to talk with us. Now, you've been described as being both determined and tenacious.
And stupid.
Two qualities, no doubt, that were needed.
And an excellent judge of Frigid's integrity.
Of this unbelievable story. Were you...
Of this unbelievable story.
Yeah, it's certainly unbelievable. Oh, piss off.
Oh my god.
This... Oh, it's just making me angry now, honestly. And this is the good ending.
We should have left it.
It's more insulting than the bad ending. At least that's even vaguely realistic, apart from Normand and Jaden being trapped in the Matrix or whatever.
I really admire you for what you've done.
Yeah, getting raped and nearly killed a couple of times. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be someone in line. Is it gonna be Ethan or is it gonna be Normand or Scott or something? It's gotta be some... Or is it gonna be David Cage himself?
Thank you.
Come on.
What's your name?
Vincent. Excellent investigation, Miss Page. You are one brave lady.
I'm just sending bridge books here.
You deserve a better adversary.
Oh, I see, look, setting up another one.
Ferocious.
Oh my god, this... He thinks it's so clever as well, doesn't he? He thinks this is like the end of Misery or something. But, I mean, it is the end of our misery when the credits roll. And...
I think Normand and Jaden are still dead.
It's a bit same. Right, well, do you want to summarise our your thoughts here? So this is straight before the credits coming in, I assume.
Yeah, because he's got to find the glasses and then...
It'll take 20 minutes for him to put them on, so we might as well talk about the game. That was far worse than I thought it would be. I said it to you, I don't remember if it was when we were recording or not. This game benefited greatly from it being edited down, because other people's playthroughs that were cut down versions of this were a lot better than the entire
playing the game.
Well, that as well, because when you're watching someone play it on YouTube, you don't have to hold down on stick while also pressing RT and R2 and... Oh.
It would have been better, right? The controls aside, the controls were fucking appalling.
You'll admit that now, will you?
Well,
you've given way to the bit.
Well, of course it was. But the actual game,
I think,
was non-existent.
The reason that people liked this when it first came out was because it was different. And I'll admit that. It was different in 2009. But if you want narrative experiences now, there are other options that are as...
There's better games.
Stupid
and
it's
done
insulting.
Better.
That's the thing, it's insulting some of the time with some of the so clever twists and poignant storytelling that is just... And then there's like... Some of its portrayals of women especially is horrendous. And the fact that every man's a psychopath.
And everybody's got issues. They're all on drugs.
It is a worrying look into David Cage's mind if this is what he thinks the real world is like.
Well, maybe the rumours about him being an alien are true. Because clearly he doesn't have a clue about fucking what anything
goes on.
It
does feel like that. Like someone explained what like a gripping thriller, like a Silence of the Lambs sort of thing, was to an alien, and this is what he's come up with.
I mean, like that particular one saying, what the fuck is that about?
Oh, hang on, we've got something new. So he's born in 67, so he's 40...
Yeah, but 10. He'd have had another 30 years on. 40.
No, he said he was born from 67 to 70.
Yeah, so 30 years from when the kid died, 40. That geezer was not 40 years old.
Apparently he was.
The fuck he was.
Are we going to end on a shot of the heavy rain?
No, on Scott Shelby's
Is there going to be an origami figure there?
Or his hand going to come out of the grave?
Like Carrie. There you are. 67 to 20. I was saying 2011, apparently. So, 2 years after this game came out, they thought that they'd have some sort of weird VR glasses that you could play.
So even that, it's still only 40, like, what, 44?
Yeah.
There's no way that geezer was 44. 54? 64? And his mum, well, she must have been about fucking 97.
Alright, we're back at credits. Right. So, I don't know.
It was just poorly executed. The story was so disjointed. The introduction of the characters, especially her,
that one.
Insane.
I think that may be the worst thing I've seen in a game. That as an introduction to that character. You don't even get a name until the next time she turns up. That is horrible. It reminds me a lot of these like low budget horror films.
That you like so much.
Yeah, mostly. Where it's written, directed and starring the same person. And they'll inevitably have some attractive woman that will have paid to have a sex scene with.
Just to be eye candy.
Yeah, but
that's it.
Specifically like, oh, you'll be famous after this. Just take your top off, please. And it's like, this is the video game equivalent of. I mean,
yeah, like the casting couch.
It is, but at least in this particular case, this character model, as far as I know, wasn't based on a real person. So no actual woman suffered in this, at least. But then it's like the story from Beyond Two Souls, where, shocker, there's an Ellen Page shower scene, where I believe in the actual cutscene in the game, you don't see anything, right? Because presumably she didn't agree to it. But
why would she need to?
Because it's her likeness. They're using her likeness. It was
right.
a full.
So it wasn't the fact that she had to get naked in more capsules.
No, it was because they're making a digital version of her. But they modelled the entirety of her naked, even though it wasn't in the game. It's like, why? What does that accomplish other than it being really creepy? Especially with the stories of how David Cage was when he met Ellen Page and Willem Dafoe, specifically Ellen Page, where he had like a scrapbook of her acting roles. It's like, oh, I really like you in this. It's like, it is genuinely quite creepy. I may look more into the man's history after this. Most of this information, admittedly, is coming from best friends, so whatever. But yeah, there we go. That was Heavy Rain.
I think it was just a poor story, poorly executed, poorly fucking.
Yeah. The thing is, if you improved a few things and cut a lot of it out, it could probably have been quite good.
Yeah, if the sort of...
Hang on, Julian Condom. I just want to...
That's an unfortunate name.
Yeah. Okay, what were we saying?
I don't know. All I'm thinking about now is Julian Condom. And now I'm looking at more names to see if there's anybody else who's stupid.
So it could have been better, but it's just so...
Yeah, if they'd rewritten it, call it something different, and have someone producing it.
Yeah. But it, I mean, oh my, when we were doing this again to get the better ending, I was like, I didn't want to play it again, so I'd kind of given up.
Fucking recorded at Abbey Studios.
Well, the soundtrack's like, is there any of the usual suspects here?
Do you reckon? Probably not.
The Gassman family's got a lot of. Maybe the second names are the French language versions. Maybe that's what that means, not the two people playing in there. Because presumably it would have been made natively in French as well, considering that it's Quantic Dream.
Well, there's a translation.
Mm. Yeah, it's like the fridge thing is...
No, I bet you he just watched Indiana Jones.
It is a reference.
The fucking...
Crystal Skull.
Crystal
meth. It probably is a reference to that, but the thing is, he clearly wants the rest of this to be taken so seriously. Like, well, I'm not saying that it is, because we've been pissing ourselves the entire way through it, but...
I don't know about pissing himself, I've certainly been getting irritated by it.
Yeah, but we've laughed through all the really super serious
idiot
scenes.
stuff, yeah.
But it's like, David Cage will think this is high art. So he will
think he's done a good job.
Exactly.
When really, it's just disjointed. poorly executed.
Insulting.
Well, it is.
Offensive.
I'm still sure that there's some leaps that they've made, because obviously he's written it, so he knows what the answer is. That these characters who allegedly haven't met each other still understand that, oh yeah, the name's Anne.
My thing about that is, I wonder if they are like leftovers from different decisions. So like, we didn't explore the thing that would have led them to get to that, but it's just assuming that you have done.
Well, that's poorly done then, isn't it?
Well, this is the issue with games that have choice in them, right? So it's like, the one that people go back to is like the Walking Dead Telltale games. Because when you play it, the first time you're like, oh my god, the decisions that I've made have real impact. But
except it's linear, really.
As soon as you talk to someone that has made... Like, we saved different people in the first episode, but the plot was exactly the same with just a few different lines. So this is the issue. This is, you know, what, a 10-hour game, roughly? You can't have that many branching paths.
We can't, but even in that, it was linear still.
Yeah.
The only thing is, there's different dialogue.
Yeah. But that then, if you mess up somewhere, and then the character knows something without you having done the previous step, then it just takes you out of it. The only game that I've played, really, that I can think of that has done choice well, that wasn't an illusion of choice, was the Stanley Parable. And that was because the game itself, you get through a playthrough in like 10-15 minutes, so you could have that many paths and different endings, because it's not a long 7-hour game or more.
That's it, but Mass Effect didn't do that either.
No, it didn't. They mattered to some extent until you got to the actual ending, when it couldn't matter, because there's too many.
Mass Effect 2, it fucking mattered.
Yeah.
Because you tried to save them, and if you didn't do the things that saved them, they were dead.
But if you can't have that many branching choices over the course of 3 30-plus hour games, can you?
No, I mean, the only one that did sort of branch to all 3 games was the one from the decision from the first game, where Caden or the space racist.
Even that didn't have that much impact.
No.
It's just one different person's lines that doesn't really affect anything. We've got really into like the architecture of video games now during this, because we don't want to talk about Heavy Rain anymore.
No, but it sort of explains that
we're analysing how we came to this.
Because this doesn't work. Because I'm sure there were like 2 places on the Earth when she suddenly knew Anne's first name and where she was. How?
Yeah.
How? There's no way. Nobody'd explain to her where that had come from.
Well, there was a few other bits as well, because there was all these times that Scott Shelby was turning up at places.
Yeah, but that might have been something to do with else, because he knew. Maybe that were it. Because he was the killer, now that we think about it. And you've got this prick who'd lured that other kid.
Yeah.
And he knew that he'd done something about it.
Well, I guess, but even then, even if you're trying to make those excuses, it could do with being explained.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, from this perspective now.
I don't want to watch the casting about Heavy Rain. Wow. Look at this architecture. Hang on, there were other kids in the party originally, but we couldn't be bothered with that, so it was just those 2.
I mean, it's a pretty nice house, but just... I don't think he architected all that.
That bloody song again. Alright, well, I think that's going to do us.
I was done a long time ago.
Was that roughly after the extra Jason section by any chance? And then it was sort of,
yeah, possibly when you were pissing around for 3 hours, having a piss every 5 seconds at first.
That was the first half hour, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, well, that has been...
Well, thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
You wanted to play Beyond Two Souls next. Have you recanted that?
Yeah, just... We've got a day's break now.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Christmas.
This will be going up in like March, but Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, because for us it's Christmas Eve.
And what a present this has been.
Oh yeah, thanks. Such joy. Such many wow.
David Cage is the real Santa Claus. I think is what the conclusion of this is.
Yeah, God bless him.
God blesses every Cage.
But not kids.
Not kids. For legal reasons, not kids. Anyway, before we get ourselves into more legal bother, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you for the next one.
Yes, goodbye.
Because this is how our story ends.